got a kill shot. Oh my goodness.
What is going on, guys? It's Brennan J, and today I have a really cool video planned for you guys. If you guys saw my last video, you know I went out to the dam, found a bunch of giant gar and giant carp stuck in these pools. I actually went bow fishing that day and got 2 really nice gar. However, most of the bigger fish are in a little bit deeper water. So pretty much the only way I'd be able to get to them is spearfishing. And you guys showed a lot of love on that video and wanted me to go spearfishing. So today I brought out my spear gun. We're gonna dive down and see if we can get some giant carp and giant gar. When I say giant, these things are literally as big as me. They are huge fish. I'm honestly so excited for today's adventure. I love doing stuff like this. It's just so much fun. It's so adventurous. And the last time I actually went spearfishing in this location, I donated all of those carp to local families, and you guys absolutely loved that video. But before we begin today's adventure, it's very important that I let you guys know that all of the fish that are gonna be harvested today are gonna be going to good use. No fish is gonna be wasted. I don't stand for that type of stuff. I'm an avid outdoorsman and I respect our wildlife, so any fish I ever harvest, I make sure to use the whole thing. Nothing goes to waste. So the gar or carp that I'm able to spearfish successfully today are gonna be going to local families and the local cat fishermen down here in Columbus, Georgia. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way over to the giant pools where all the fish are. And I do have a new piece of equipment that I'm pretty excited to test out today. I got this brand new giant paddleboard. It's like an inflatable paddleboard, and it has the ability to hold all my equipment. So I'm gonna be testing that out for the first time today. So hopefully I don't fall off of it and lose all my equipment, and I hope I do not accidentally pierce it with a spear and deflate it, because that would be terrible. We're gonna go ahead and hop on this thing, paddle about half a mile, and then we're gonna dive down, see those giant fish. I'm just gonna go for the hop. Oh, nailed it. We nailed the hop. Ah! Oh no! What a rookie! I got caught in the current. No! All right, guys, so we just made our full paddle over this way. I took a dunk one time, and I think we underestimated how far it was. It was much further than half a mile. I think it was like 1.5 miles up current. I forgot that we had to paddle up current. So it was a little difficult. However, we had the kayak and the paddle board laid up on the rocks over there. So right now, I got my fins, I've got all my dive gear, I've got the spear gun. We're gonna make our way through the rocks, and we're going to go to the main pond where all these big fish are. This was a journey just to get to the journey. I'm glad they get to see the struggle of making these videos. Didn't think we were gonna be climbing mountains today, huh? These are the Georgia mountains right here. Oh my goodness. They're all right here in front of me. So, I'm getting geared up in a little different pond right now because I don't have time to do all this in the other pond. I'll scare the fish because it's so small. So, got the goggles on. GoPro's on. My gun's already loaded, which I never loaded out of the water except for this because I'm not going to be able to load it over there. So we're going to go ahead and hop in that pond, slide in real smooth, see if we can get these fish. Here we go. We got one. It's a big one. It's a big one, Billy. You already shot it? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. All right, guys, this is the first fish of the first dive down. I honestly still am in shock that we even saw this big of a fish on our first dive. So this is a common carp right here, but this is an awesome first fish. It's gonna be hard to top this one, man. It is gonna be really hard to top this one. I'm super happy with this though. I am still kind of running off adrenaline of that first fish. I still can't believe that was my first breath going down, but it seems like all the preparation we did before we got in paid off. So super stoked about that. I do not want to get a bunch of fish today, probably 3. So we have 1 already. We're gonna dive down, see if we can get any more. Now, here's the hard part. These fish obviously know there's a presence here. They're all spooked. There's literally nothing on the top anymore, so it's gonna be a lot harder. This is now going to turn more into a hunt. So now we're gonna be looking under the rocks, around the rocks, in the cracks, because that's where these fish are gonna be. So I'm really, really stoked, man. I can't believe it, dude. 1 breath. That's gonna be hard to beat. Big fish, big fish. Big fish. It's just pulling me around. Big one. I gotta be careful with this one. She's got me all tied up. Oh my gosh. She is like pulling the spear all over the place. Oh. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. This guy is so heavy. This is our second fish, man. This is a giant one right here, man. I actually passed up on a few smaller fish just for this one. But this is awesome, man. He just ended up swooping right there in front of me. I got a really nice shot on this guy. Another big common carp, man. All right, guys, so we took a break from everything real quick, and this is my good buddy Emilio. He's actually one of my roommates and a good friend of mine. And there's gar jumping all around us. Anyway, he is not my like official cameraman. I don't actually have a cameraman, but we live together, and whenever he's free and I'm filming, I always ask him to help me out. And he normally comes out here. I pay him for his time. However, he's not going to be behind the camera right now. He's actually going to be diving down. He's never done anything like this. So we decided when we came out today, we were like, you have to dive in the water and check it out. Are you nervous?
A little bit.
You're a little scared?
Yeah.
All right, you just got to watch out for snakes by your feet. No, it'll be good, man. It'll be good. So go under and just go straight out that way. Real subtle. He's turning back around, he's chasing him. There's so many big gar over there. What do you think?
I saw some.
You saw some? This is honestly so cool, man. This is one of my good friends. He actually lives with us, and he doesn't really get the opportunity to do all this type of stuff. So when he's free and I'm filming, I always ask him to help me out, and I pay him for his time. But it's really cool seeing him like interact and like my world in a sense, you know? It's super cool. Look at him. What do you think?
I should have wore the fins.
You should have wore the fins. Wait, don't move, don't move. Again. You are fogged up, son. All right. You like it?
Yeah.
Pretty cool?
It is.
All right, guys, so I'm about to hop back in for the 3rd time. And that's crazy, man. 2 fish, 2 breath holds. But I'm not gonna lie, there's a ton of fish down there. There's a bunch of big gar. I didn't feel like taking a gar really after the carp. But one of the things I love about spearfishing is it's very selective. So there's no bycatch, there's no anything like that. When I go down there, I can decide which fish exactly I want, and that's the fish that I'm gonna harvest. On that second breath hold, you might have seen that there were a couple different carp that passed me. I waited for the bigger ones, and finally when I saw the bigger one, that's the one I went after. So I'm not just going after any fish I see. It's very specific on which fish I wanna harvest, and then that's the one I go after. So many giant gar in there. It's almost scary, man. They just come out of nowhere and almost poke you in the head with their giant face. They're all laying down there, man. All right, bro. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. Woo.
We got a kill shot. Oh my goodness.
All right, guys, this is our last fish of the day right here. And I actually got a perfect shot on this guy. I domed him, which is like, that's what you want to do as a spear fisherman. You want to take the most ethical shot as possible. We're going to go ahead and put all these guys in the cooler. We honestly should have brought a little bit bigger cooler. We didn't really think about that. We should have known better, Millie. But man, what a way to end the day on a fish like this. Just the perfect shot, the perfect hunt. And I'm really excited, man. All right, guys, well, that is gonna pretty much wrap it up for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you drop a big like on this video. I had so much fun coming out here, and it's all thanks to you guys on the support of my last video coming out here and bow fishing. We got 3 really good fish that we actually came out here for today. We could have got a bunch more, but we only needed 3, so that's the 3 we got. We're gonna take that cooler all the way to the paddle boards that we rode in on. We're gonna take them to the truck and down to the local cat fishermen. I never really thought carp were good to eat, but apparently if you cook them up right, maybe use a lot of seasoning, they're good. Either way, we're gonna take them down to the local families down here in Columbus, Georgia. And that is officially going to be a wrap. I appreciate all you guys' support recently on my channel and on my merch store, jigginwithjordan.com. I have a bunch of new stuff out, kind of like the wristbands, the new hats, and I have the new swim trunks, which you guys have been showing so much support on. So I just want to personally say thank you so much, because you guys fuel these adventures. You fuel me going out, and not just particularly spearfishing, but you fuel me going out when I search for treasure and trash, get it all the water. So I really do appreciate all that support, and I want you guys to know that. And that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'll catch you guys on the next adventure. Peace out.
You and I till the